Hi, fourth graders, and let's get going. We're gonna look at this game. You're gonna play a couple different games, and they're both sorts, and they're a little bit different. This is getting you to recognize how many syllables, if they're open or closed syllables. So they have to have, so if you look at this, it says play this game, open or closed. So you're gonna click on it, and it's gonna launch you into a whole new, little game, and it says task. Your task is to play open or closed or open. Hit OK. So now you're going to look at these words, and it's like red. Red. Is red open or closed? So I'm going to move my picture here. So is red open or closed? So if you look at R-E-D, if you notice that's, if you were to draw a line under the E, it's only one syllable. That's one syllable because there's no other vowels. Every syllable has to have one vowel. So this is a one-syllable word. So it is also that E isn't open. It has something after it. It has the D after it. So that word has to be closed. So you click on it and then you click closed and happy little happy face. So now you have the word get. G-et. So you look at get, and if you were to draw an arrow to the G, you would notice that there is no other vowels. This is a one vowel word, and it's also one syllable. So it also, that syllable, that E in that syllable is also closed in with a T. So this has to be closed. Okay? Now, if you look at the word bake, you draw and underline the E, underline the A, and draw your arrows to the E goes with the K, and the A goes with the B. So you would break it at between the A and the K. You would draw a line. So then now you're like, hey, B-A, that's one syllable. And that vowel in that syllable is open. So this has to be an open syllable. Okay? So now, you're going to finish the rest of these and sort them out. Questions, concerns, let me know. You should at least get a few of these right. I'm kind of curious to see what you do. But get them sorted out, open or closed. And then once you're done with that game, you can play it a couple times. Go back here, and you are going to then do the sort on these words. You are going to look at, like, the word combat. You can use your whiteboard. You can use a pencil, paper to help you decide how to sort these. So if we took the word combat here, and we looked at it, and we were trying to figure out, is the word combat, this word, combat, open or closed? I would underline the A and underline the O because I first have to identify every syllable has to have a vowel. So we already know right almost off the bat that this is going to be a two-syllable word. Now where does my syllables begin? Well, I draw an arrow here because that is where my first syllable is, so I'll break it, and then I'll draw an arrow here, and so I have two syllables. So then I have to decide, is each syllable going to be long or short? So I look at the O here, and I say C-O, that O is closed in, so this is a closed syllable here. This is closed, and the A is closed in by the T, so that's closed as well. Closed. So I know that both of these, since they're closed, have to have the short vowel sound. A, k, and b, at. So combat. So that one's going to come over here, and it says over here, it has to have at least one closed syllable. Well, this one has two closed syllables. Does it have at least one? Yes, it does. So I can drag this guy and plop him in this box. Okay? So then I can come over here and I can look at my next word. So my next word is flute. So I'm going to write the word flute on my paper or my whiteboard, and then I'm going to mark the vowels, and then I'm going to point to the consonants before it. And there we go. So I already know F-L-U, that U is open, so this is an open syllable, and this T-E is going to be a kind of an open one too, but it's kind of just a T has to have the E. So that one you have at least one open syllable, so I'm going to grab it and I'm going to plop it over here. Alright, so now you need to go through and try to find out if these are open or closed syllables. Questions, concerns, please let me know. Sort all of these words into either one, They will go in either category. At least one closed syllable. It can have two. Just like combat had two, it has to have at least one closed syllable. This can have open and closed syllables, okay? So you can have both open and a closed. If it has an open, put it there. If it has an open and a closed syllable, put it right here. Questions, concerns, let me know.